In a Slime's World. This is a game that I've been working on for a little over 2 months now, and I finally finished it. I use a game engine called Godot, and well, I picked it up somewhere around December of 2024. But honestly, I never really made a full game with it. Only some small projects here and there. One day, I hopped in a Discord call with my friends. I decided it'd be funny to put them into these meme games. Then my friends were like, why don't you make an actual game? And honestly, I was like, you know what? Sure. So, what is my game In a Slime's World about? In a Slime's World, it's pretty basic. It's a simple platformer. There's 3 different levels, many achievements and skins that I made, as well as power-ups too. My friends helped me come up with the basic idea behind the game. It'd be something you maybe play on the website Cool Math Games if you were really bored at school. If I'm being honest though, I've never really made a full game because again, I've only ever worked on small projects, and those small projects are similar to those of the meme games I made on my friends. I did end up making all the artwork myself. However, I didn't make any of the music or sound effects. They were royalty free. I'm not the best sound designer at all. What I did though with most of the music and sounds is I just slowed it down and pitched it down as well. Anyways, I want to show you guys some gameplay that I took of my friends and their reactions and opinions to my game as well.
What? Yeah. What?
Wait, this is new best. What? What? That's crazy. Oh my god! Oh my god! No, you're trolling. You're actually this is just a troll level.
See.
Oh.
No, Tyler, you gotta fix that, bro. Yeah, it's because I don't have the poop skin, bro. That's why. My ultimate weapon.
It's like,
There we go.
is there hold into the jump or something? Like, I
Oh, no.
land, I jump, I land, and then I can't jump again for some reason, bro.
Alright, let's read the first review I have. I had more fun getting rust while getting my niche with an AK. Oh. Edit, art style is fire. Alright, you know what? Let's take a look at my next friend's review. This game is fire except for the last level. I would rather no hit with my fist only on Elden Ring, and it's DLC, than play that on hardcore. The final boss on hardcore makes you want to eat shattered glass and hot sauce at the same time. 10 out of 10. Hey! Let's see another review. High-key, one of the most infuriating games I've played before. Good artwork and design of the game, but level design genuinely PMO. My other friend said, one mobile version. Gaiden, Geometry Dash got you, bro. Tower levels, trust. Very similar feeling, but 100% more reasonable to me. Alright. 3 out of 10 game design, 7 out of 10 artwork and music. The main issue everybody had with the game was that the player movement felt janky and unresponsive. As you heard from Jason, he felt like as he kept pressing the jump button multiple times, as he was near the ground, it felt like he wasn't allowed to jump. That issue is easily fixed by adding a jump buffer, which in simple terms just means if you press the jump button and you're close to the ground, that means your jump button will still register a jump. Jump buffer is needed because the player is constantly checking if it's allowed to jump by seeing if it is on the floor or not. So, if someone is trying to jump multiple times and is spamming the jump button, the player has to be perfectly on the floor and can't press the jump button early at all. Another issue my friends told me about that wasn't in any of the clips I showed was how when they were super close to jumping off a ledge and tried to press the jump button, they still would fall off. This was happening because, again, since the player is constantly checking if it is on the floor or not, the exact moment the player barely walks off the ledge, it will not be allowed to jump. So a fix many games do, including what I did, was by adding what's called coyote time. Coyote time essentially means when you walk off a ledge, you have a small period of time to be able to press the jump button and for it to still register as a jump. Another issue everybody had with my game was that it was too difficult. I ended up having to nerf level 2 and level 3 quite a bit. I also had to nerf 2 of the enemies, One, the slime that throws bananas, he's called a banana slime. And then the other, the one that jumps, he's just called a rubber slime. And also the boss fight. So the complaints with the boss fight was that it was unreadable and that it was just really random. A lot of enemies were just scattered and it was really unfair. And the reason why I had made the boss fight like that in the first place was because I was rushing to finish the game. I had a friend that was going on vacation, so I wanted him to play the game before, he went on it. Anyways, I ended up fixing everything that was wrong. I redid the player movement, so it felt like way more smooth. In the boss fight, I ended up just redoing the whole boss fight. So yeah, I'm gonna show some clips now of the new update.
All right, here we go. The boss. Okay. Help me! No, my baddie blue slime. No. What did you do? Oh, music. Oh, it's the Griever. The Griever? Again? Oh my god. What?
Damn!
Oh my gosh!
Yo, what?
The actual boss fight, bro. I just time. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, jeez, yo, okay. Oh my god! It's these two people. Okay, now I wait. It actually comes to you instead of you predicting. Oh, cutscene!
Ooh.
A slime's paradise. Made by Tyler, my friends who have helped with ideas. Mario, Jason, Hakan, Kaden, Alonzo. Feels a lot funner than last time. Feels a lot more fair. You actually get like a little tiny introduction to the dash. I feel like you should use the dash more often. Like, it's not a necessity. The boss fight was beautiful compared to last one. It's where you just start spamming anything.
I talked to my other friends about how they felt with the game now, and honestly, they enjoyed it a lot better. However, the main takeaway from this new update was that they said now that it was too easy because of the updated player movement. It wasn't really the levels that were too hard for them, it was more so controlling the player. Now, before I get into the troubles I had while making this game in the first place, I'm going to look at the new reviews that my friends have put out. I think that this game is very basic, but some of the art did surprise me. The level thumbnails, animations, and mock designs were well done. The gameplay was balanced and most of the levels don't feel annoying. Backgrounds are a bit empty, especially on the boss fight, but other than that, I have no major issue. Pixel art, 8 out of 10. Gameplay, 6.5 out of 10. Sound design, 8 out of 10. Speedrun time, I did Steam speedrun. It was 3 minutes and 9 seconds. It was only for the regular game though, not hardcore. Okay, next review. This version compared to the old one is way easier, maybe more enjoyable for people who aren't as good, but for me personally, it was less fun and rewarding to beat. The boss fight at the end was way easier, but definitely better. New movement contributed to easier gameplay, so there isn't much to fix. Overall, 7 out of 10. Okay, that's understandable. Last review. New boss way better, less spammy and more beatable for the average human specimen for Tyler. Okay, so he just put my full government name. Anyways, full playthrough is a lot more enjoyable than before, like others have said. Thanks to movement being smoother than before, plus save data, because yes, I did add save data in this update, and other simple changes. Overall, 6.67 out of 10. Oh wow, I see what he did there. Wrapping this video up though, I'm going to be going over the main problems I had for myself while making this game. Number one being I still wasn't the best coder, so I had to learn new things as this game was being developed. Problem number two, originally this game was supposed to be much smaller in terms of game length. Of course I still wanted like 3 levels, but I didn't have a plan beforehand on what I wanted to be in the game, so it ended up with me continuously piling up brand new features, over and over again as the game went on. Lastly, problem number 3 is I didn't even know if I was able to make these new features with my current knowledge, so half the time implementing things like splitting the player code into a component-based pattern, or making enemy AI. It was such a challenge despite how simple the enemy AI looked. I also had to make a final boss, and I've never done that before. Aside from the issues I had while learning to make my first real game, in terms of fun, I really had a lot. And of course, there were times where I really felt like, giving up. But, I always had my friends to help me, give me new ideas, and also playtest my game. So it really went very well. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you want to play my game, it's on itch.io. It'll be linked in the description.